Are you ready, 49ers fans? A game-changing talent is projected to land in San Francisco, and it's someone who could redefine our defense. Imagine a pass rusher who not only dominated college football, but racked up an astounding 17 sacks last season. This defensive end is poised to bring an unmatched explosiveness and tenacity to our squad. Stay tuned, because this could be the missing piece we've been waiting for. If you want to keep up with all the latest 49ers news and never miss a beat, hit that subscribe button and give us a like. The latest buzz surrounding the San Francisco 49ers is incredibly exciting, especially with the upcoming NFL draft on the horizon. Chris Trapasso from CBS Sports recently released a mock draft, and guess who he has the Niners selecting at the 11th overall pick? That's right, defensive end Mike Green from Marshall, a standout with a staggering 17 sacks last season. Now, why is this significant? Well, Green has become a name to watch, particularly after his impressive performance at the Senior Bowl. He's not just a player. He's a disruptive force on the field, and the 49ers could really use that kind of energy. Trapasso likens Green's play style to that of Leonard Floyd, noting his speed and ability to bend around the edge as a rusher. This is the kind of dynamic edge rusher that can elevate a defense, especially in a division that features high-powered offenses. Let's talk about those jaw-dropping stats. Green not only led the nation in sacks, but also racked up 84 tackles, with 23 of those resulting in a loss. He forced 3 fumbles and recovered another, showcasing his prowess both in pass rushing and run defense. His overall defensive grade from Pro Football Focus, a staggering 92.4. That's the highest among all defensive linemen in the FBS and a testament to his all-around game. It's hard not to get excited about what he could bring to the Niners' defensive front. But here's where it gets interesting. Most analysts believe that the 49ers will focus on bolstering their offensive or defensive line in the first round, given the glaring needs they have heading into the offseason. Selecting Green might be a bit of a gamble, but it could pay off big time if he continues to impress during the pre-draft process. The question is, will the front office prioritize a pass rusher, or will they stick to the trenches where the game is often won and lost? Honestly, I'm torn here. On one hand, I see the immediate need for a disruptive edge rusher like Green to complement the existing defensive line. On the other hand, there's a compelling argument to be made for shoring up the offensive line, or addressing other immediate needs. The balance between best player available and team needs is always a tricky one, especially for a team that has playoff aspirations. The San Francisco 49ers are facing a crucial moment as linebacker Dre Greenlaw heads toward free agency. Early indications suggest that he may not return to the team, which puts the 49ers in a precarious position. They can't afford to sit back and wait for the NFL draft to address this key position. If Greenlaw leaves, they'll need to be proactive in the free agency market, and one name that has popped up is Eric Kendricks. Remember last year when Kendricks was supposedly all but signed with the 49ers? That was supposed to be a done deal, but he ultimately chose to join the Cowboys instead. I can only imagine how the front office felt when that fell through. It's a harsh reminder that nothing is certain until that contract is inked. Now, with a potential void at linebacker, could the 49ers make a move to bring Kendricks back into the fold? I think it's definitely a possibility worth exploring. Kendricks had a solid season, ranked by Pro Football Focus with an impressive score of 75.2, placing him 27th among all linebackers. I mean, that's not something to overlook. His experience and skill could be exactly what the 49ers need, especially if they're left scrambling for options. However, let's not kid ourselves. There's a bit of a sting here. Kendricks initially turned away from the 49ers because he didn't want to be a backup. He wanted to reunite with his former head coach Mike Zimmer in Dallas, and who can blame him for wanting that opportunity? But now, the situation is different. The 49ers have a chance to present Kendricks with a more enticing offer, and perhaps he'll be more inclined to join this time around. At 33 years old, age is certainly a factor to consider. But if he can continue to perform at a high level, he could be a valuable asset for at least a couple more seasons. The question is, will head coach Robert Saleh be on board with this move? That's another layer that could impact their decision. As a passionate 49ers fan, I'm torn. Or do I think this is the best decision? Honestly, I see both sides of the argument. On one hand, you want to bring in proven talent, but on the other, there's the concern about his age and how he fits into the future of the team. It's a delicate balance. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. The off-season is a critical time for the 49ers, and every decision will shape the team's future and our hopes as fans. So let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. And if you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's rally together as we gear up for what could be an exciting season ahead.